Tesla stock has recovered roughly 18% since the 21st of April. That's 1 week ago. And we have this piece written on, let's see now, here on it's a Dow Jones Newswire is here. Tesla stock rises while the $300 level is back in play. Let's see what they're saying here. It's on the move in this pre-market session, roughly up around 2%. Um, Shares recovered 18% over the past week after the company reported its earnings on Tuesday, the 22nd. Earnings fell short. Operating profits of $399 million fell short of estimates of around $500 million. And let's see what they're saying down here. Shares rose partly because because Elon Musk has indicated that he'll spend less time in Washington D.C. and more time at Tesla's headquarters in Austin. Um, Musk return was enough for investors. Shares closed above the 50-day moving average on Friday, the 25th. Moving averages, according to them, can represent support or resistance levels. Support is a level at which investors have bought dips. Resistance is where investors have tended to take some profits. So they're indicating that the next resistance for Tesla stock could be its 100-day moving average at about $306. In other words, saying that while they may not take profits, but if it's approaching $336, they may begin to take profits. So hence the title. Stock rises while the $300 level is back in play. So let's get back and see what we have here. Before we do so, we have in the last video we had a video of an analyst, yeah, was it an analyst or a fund manager or something like that. He wasn't was very skeptical about Tesla. He wasn't giving it any chance. He wasn't. He was saying, show me the lidars. I mean, show me robots. Show me sales of these items and all that stuff. That's when he will you know be positive about Tesla. But in any case, we have right here. We don't have a 100-day moving average on this chart. We only have 10, 21, 40, and 200-day moving averages. So this is the 200-day moving average. I think, let's say, I guess from that piece, the 300-day moving average to the 100-day moving average is somewhere up here. But in any case, what we have right now, stand is that let's see now we have a couple of projections. We have downward projections, no upper projections at the moment. Everything is downwards on this for daily chart. We have 557.14, really harsh, 61.38. Sorry, 91.38, 148.79, and then the extrapolation is to the upside. For the whole of May, up till early June, we're looking at 332.77, even projecting that it will break through this resistance of 326.21. What else do we have? Let's have a look at its 4-hour chart and see what is being projected there on the very short term. Here we have, it's more of a slight bias to the downside, nothing to the upside on the 4-hour chart. Obviously, the 4-hour chart is going to be irrelevant. This is what we have right now is for data up till Monday, the 7th of May. Not anything beyond that. So, do we have projections here? We have some projections, but none of them are above where it is currently trading at right now. We have 196.34, 205.54, 220.44. So, what else do we need to point out on Tesla? Nothing at the moment. Nothing that I can remember that we need to point out. So let's move on to PONY. PONY AI Inc. is up 9.84%. At some point, we have this intraday high of $9.8. Okay, well, that was Friday, not in this session. Let's see what's going on. There may be some news. Let's see. Okay, Pony.ai unlikely to achieve profitability until around 2030. Market talk. Let's see. Pony.ai projects that it's unlikely to achieve profitability until around 2030, when its fleet size reaches around 50,000 vehicles. Bernstein analyst wrote in a note, the company believes it can achieve a break even on a per unit basis by the end of this year, with around 700 to 800 vehicles on the road, according to them. Pony AI plans to deploy 2,000 vehicles in 2026, they added, although positive unit economics is within reach with its latest generation of vehicle. The company acknowledged profitability remains distant. The brokerage had a chance to test the company's prior robot taxi version, and its technology still leads other players like Baidu and BD in terms of performance. Yeah, this that's a positive. It's performing according to analysts. They are performing better than Baidu and Baidu. It's performing better than let's see. It's performing better than Baidu and Didi. Okay, so yeah. In terms of projections, let's see what we have. We don't have any projections here for Pony. I think Pony has not been trading for a very long time. It seems there are no extrapolations here. Okay, let's see. Let's get the extrapolations. Let's see. There are no Fibonacci projections. There are not. There's only the downward projection of 5.86 on its on this 4 hour chart. Let's have a look at the 1 day chart and see. On the 1 day chart, let's see. Nothing as well. It hasn't been trading for a very long time. There isn't enough data on the stock, but staged a recovery since staged a recovery, I think, since Tuesday and Wednesday the 23rd. Staged the recovery, still holding up. You know, let's quickly move on to AUR. Aurora Innovation up 7.85. Okay, let's see. Intraday high of $8, $8.3 printed behind this session. Let's see. AUR. Let's see what the its float is. AUR. Let's get the float. Okay, not a tiny float at all, so it's not going to be relevant. Let's see now. Here, projections. Why projection wise, we have downward projections. We have 4.6, 5.07, 5.84, and then upper projections we have 7.53, 8.29, 8.75. This is where the projections are. Yeah. So we have extrapolation to with a bias to the upside, all the way towards Thursday the 9th of 29, Thursday the 29th of May. After that, we'll see a leg down, possibly. But all of these are extrapolations. They're extrapolations. Nothing. There's no guarantee that these projections will print. Just be very careful about that. Just be mindful of that. Let's see now here on the 4 hour chart. Obviously, the 4 hour chart doesn't go that far enough. It's only what we have here is up till the 7th of May. So it's just the extrapolation is to more to the downside. But here we also, in terms of Fibonacci projections, we have 7.61, 8.12, and 8.44. Yeah. Let's see whether there's any news concerning AUR. California proposes to allow self-driving heavy duty truck testing. So I think, I've seen this somewhere. Maybe that's why its stock is on the move in this pre-market session, and did also PONY as well. California currently allows self-driving light-duty passenger vehicles for testing on public roads, but not heavy-duty vehicles weighing more than £10,001, which manufacturers are testing in states like Texas, Arizona, and Arkansas. Okay, yeah. So have a look and see what you make of these stocks. Let's quickly review them. Um, Tesla up 1.92%. Pony up 9.84. And then AUR up 7.7. So thank you very much for watching this video.